Hey guys, this is Juan from Juan's Watches blog. Today I'm actually going over a watch that I've had for a while now. This is the Movada Men's Series 800 quartz chronograph watch. Sorry about that, let me focus that back in. This watch is actually one of their divers sports watches. It actually is a 200-meter water-resistant diver's watch. The watch itself is quartz, so it is battery run. The great thing about this watch that I liked is the orange face to it. It has what they call a sunburst textured face, and I don't know if you could see it just from looking at it at an angle. It's got a little bit of a almost wave kind of texture to the face itself. It does have the chronograph feature, which is a nice feature. It is Swiss made, so it's one of the nicer Swiss quartz accurate watches. It has a brushed stainless steel case and buckle to it, as you can see there. Really nice clean brush tone to it. It does have the silver markers on the registers, as well as silver outline on the hour and the minute hands. The second is silver with, as you can see, a little dot on the end there, and then a nice little lume on the tip of the second hand for the stopwatch feature. The hour markers do have nice lume on them, as well as the 12 o'clock dot, which is the Movada's known for having that as their name, their brand. Like I said, it is water is 200 meters, so it does have a nice screw down crown to it, which shows you the direction to tighten it, of course, to loosen it, and then to tighten it, of course. It does have a nice rubber band to it, which is nice. It's not real tough, as far as stiffness. It's got a nice smooth round texture to it, and the measurement of the actual watch is 47 millimeters in diameter and 13 millimeters thick, so it's not very thick. The great thing about this watch is it does have a nice back to it. The case back has got a rubberized seal over that definitely, and as you can see, it has the little M for Movada brand that is a screw-in case back. The watch itself does have, like I said, the chronograph to it. It does have a rotating bezel that's one way as well. It does have a nice crisp click to it. I think one of the biggest challenges for me as a diver's watch is the fact that there is no lume on the 12 o'clock portion of the bezel. So I personally would feel uncomfortable going underwater without having some kind of little lume on that indice there. This was picked up as a used watch, so it is a used watch, but for the most part, stuff that's never discouraged me at all from purchasing a watch. The sub registers, or the small registers, do show the hours for your stopwatch feature, as well as the minutes, 30 minutes in that register, and then the hours on this one up to 12 hours, and then your second hand is actually going to be your seconds on your stopwatch. So I'll show you and demonstrate you how the stopwatch feature works. In order to start it, you just press on this upper button there, and that automatically starts your stopwatch. And as you can see, it does have a little bit of lume on there, so it does show up in the dark. And then to stop it, you simply just press again, and that will stop it. Now to reset it, as with most quartz watches, is the second will reset by pushing the bottom button, and it'll reset all the way clockwise, as opposed to a lot of automatics like the Valjoule 7750 that actually counterclockwise resets. So I'll just demonstrate that real quick and show you. See how that they all just kind of go back in. Great feature. It is, like I said, a 47 millimeter watch in width, and it does have a nice little brushed steel clasp with the safety on there. I think the one thing that discourages a lot of people from this is the fact that it does not have a diver's extension on it, which I was really surprised. But again, it is a dressier watch, and Movada is known for having nice dressy watches that have the secondary feature of diver's watches. It is not overwhelmingly large watch. I have a 7.5 inch wrist, and I'll just demonstrate how this looks on my 7.5 inch, 7.25 inch, sorry, wrist. And see here. And there you go. So as you can see, not overly done, very, very nicely done. And like I said, as you can see, it's not really that tall, so I kind of like that feature of being able to have a watch that is slimline in there. But again, the Movado 800 series diver's watch. Feel free to message me or like my videos. Thanks.